guess who finally, oops, oh, not new game, figured out how to, finally figured out how to, keep those stupid pop-ups off. Yeah, I had no idea why I didn't think it was under the notifications. I looked around in the internet section because that's what I thought it would be. But I should have realized, oh, duh, notifications. I didn't even really notice that setting. I really fucking should have. Over 50 fucking episodes in, and that's how long it took me to figure out, eh? Ugh. Admittedly, I only tried doing it once, but it never really bothered me that much, and until eventually it slowly started being a bugbear. But yeah, I really should have done that sooner. Wasn't that much problem back when the big chunk of people were people who were also playing Animal Crossing and such. I was doing Animal Crossing, but I just never really bothered with this game, and up until this game, this is the first time I played a fully single-player game. Where that information would have been, oh hey, let's go take advantage of that, or something, you know? Even if I didn't do that much with Animal Crossing, it was an option, and at least it would have made some sense, you know? But it was just something I mostly fucking ignored, and I really shouldn't have. It was definitely going to be a distracting appearance for literally everybody, but yeah, problem solved. It'll never be an issue again. That moment first. Three rocks and it's just a small little stupid thing I should have taken care of a long time ago. I am now reminding myself for having taken it so long, especially because I eventually did reach critical mass of, fine, I'll get rid of this, and then couldn't figure it out. And just went, fuck it. I was about to get fuck it that night, but I never ended up coming back to it because, you know, actually remembering to do some cool shit like that is. I'm not saying that it's natural anyway. Ah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Ooh. Ooh. I'm trying to find a rock. Need 3 of them. What the fuck? There we go. So here's a case of reality is weird and fiction for you. Or at least as weird. There's a real life criminal with the name Kane Blackwing. He had an entire harem, apparently, of women who were trained in survival skills and who referred to him as Lord Shin. He with via coded messages since these women, one of which is literally named Raven Blackwing. He ordered them to dress up as ninjas and go kill a witness that was going to testify against them. Yes. That's already fucking up, super absurd. He had a harem of ninja wives, girlfriends. And he sent to go kill someone, and they called him Lord Shin, and his name is Kane Blackwing. Yes. But wait, it gets better. You see, he had a half-brother named, I forget what the first one is, but the last name is Black. And half-brother, what happened to be in the house was he would be a victim. Actually, straight-up victim. He might have survived this little attempt, completely unharmed, but I say witness, but it was actually the victim testifying against them. It's yeah. It's a rather messed up one. There were R-A-P-E. Yeah, so that's the down-to-earth, horrifying thing, and not the music aspect, but back to the amusing stuff. So they break into this house, and goes like, silence her. At which point, his half-brother, something black, grabs his sword. I think it's gonna say rips it off the wall, but I don't actually know if it was on the wall, which, by many accounts, was a katana. And does battle with it, along with another person against the, again, harem, the ninja harem. And subdues them. And they all end up going to jail for it. It's on inside. I seen one of your it's on YouTube. Oh, well, hello, Green Mans. Why, that's paying off. My archives and all that. Used to simul stream, but that's against the rules now, so I ended up picking this side. And it's relatively easy to port things over there. usually. Oops. You're welcome. I understand that can be annoying. Sometimes I'll flip someone's name a little bit while trying to figure out exactly how it's supposed to be said. I'm gonna have to mark this one off with a Korok leaf stamp. Come back to it later because my thing I normally keep track of stuff in is out of power. Yeah, like I came in opening up with, I got rid of that. I finally got around to removing the friend pop-up that always pops up. Really should have had that turned off a long time ago, but wasn't much that issue for me back when I was doing Animal Crossing because, you know, in some ways it's saying, hey, I could maybe try to, yeah, if it's ever the ones going on or something on streams, and some of them were people I've met on stream. But then I stopped doing anything major for a good while on the Switch, and then I just didn't bother me a lot. I didn't really think about it a lot. Here, eventually on my nerves, and I got rid of it with a delay. All right. So, hey, minor improvement that should have been done a long time ago. Ooh. Right now, I'm searching around for any potential shrines and as well as Koroks. So I can, you know, mark them off my list and also use them to buy upgrades. Actually, I do want to go up there. I only really came down to get that obvious petroglyph. Oh, it's nice when you can see some of the Koroks just on the map. Wait for it to turn around. Oh, that thing where they somehow can magically see me and then keep infinitely honking their horns. Never been fond of that little. Haven't happened often, but it's a weird glitch.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Ooh, I'm even in a warm enough area to swap out completely. swap over so I can do max damage. Then fucked up and hit something with the meteor rod instead of just using it to cast. Now it's damage. Really should have unequipped it beforehand. Let's see. Any good stuff to get? Alright. No arrows to collect. Dang. Let's per when I can harvest arrows. That's how I got up to like 400 at one point. Get the meat, get the jelly, get the meat, get the jelly. If I didn't know better, I'd say this was the Leviathan just flipped upside down. But still, I got the bones, but I don't see the head, and it's supposed to be in the Oh yeah. Hebra region, and it's only Hebra adjacent. Oh. This rock salt. Somewhere around here. You ever watch Knickknacks? It's a video series by Pop Arena. It's a retrospective of, specifically it's a retrospective of Nickelodeon. He also did a retrospective of Animorphs. That's another thing I think he's similarly known for. I heard there was something around here, clockwise. I'm not sure what. No. There. No metal things that they yank out of the one metal thing they yank out of the muck. Nothing. Feathered edge. No, I've got one. I've gone and scanned one of those, plus it's not that good. I didn't see what kind it was, so even best it's some sort. It's a fairy light, not a rock. Time to switch back to this. Boop, boop. Okay, it's not that, I would have seen something in regards to a fairy light. Maybe it's still near here, but not at here. Well, yeah, he's doing it next stick. Whereas the old animal ones was good. I definitely actually prefer the Knick-Knack series. He's tried his hand with a few other things after he finished Animorphs, because, you know, there were only 52 main books, plus a couple of side stuff, like the Megamorph books, the Choose Your Own Adventure books, those ones are good. I think my favorite one is the one that dealt with a time travel episode. The time travel event that resulted in a drastically changed alternate reality as the place where the book starts. Like it straight up just starts with an alternate reality with several of the animals just gone. A few replaced with other people. And it's very meh. And one of the few who is unlucky enough to still be around, well, yeah. But he has fun with it by opening it up set within a reality where that book would have been written. Or Orwellian nightmare state, you know. Man, it's a pretty good series, even if the guy has some regrets about how he handled some things. If you don't know the Animorph books, which you might not, given how long it has been since they've been culturally relevant, even with some attempts to reboot it, Animorphs is a series about just about oh, let me check. It's been long enough that I need to make sure it's Cassie, Jake, Tobias, Rachel, Marco. Okay, 5 kids. Later on, 6. I was gonna go 6 kids, but then I was like, wait. Doesn't the number start out at... Huh, why is that still there? Huh. But no, it starts out at 5, then expands to 6 for decently early on. Kids, who... Let's see. What am I doing? Bow here. It's a quick shot. I'll keep it over the other one. When the yellow splashed over, I was like, wait, hold on, is that a Korok flower? No. Oh. I don't need more wood. What the hell? I'll take that big hurry trouble. Anyways, mountain climb now. Run. But I need to remember where one of these guys spawns if this breaks. Went even higher, faster. But hey, at least this way I can swap out swords. This and there we go. Maximum protection. There's some enemies over there. I don't really have any reason to fight those guys, so I'm going to bypass them. This holds some interest to me, where a little hidden crevice. Ah! Dark rock. Okay. Yeah. Wait, hold on. And wrong fruit. I just defaulted the apple because it was red. I didn't zoom in to see. But yeah, 5 kids cutting who decide to take a cut through a local construction project home after school. A group that is loosely connected and not, you know, super good friends. You got like 2 cousins, and they're each of them with their friends, and the new guy who, Jay, the new guy Tobias, who's was defended from a bully by Jake and hangs around him. Now hangs around her a lot because of it. It's cool. So they cut through the construction work, and an alien spaceship crashes down right in front of them. Out pops an alien who tells them, "Your planet is being invaded and infested. By a body, stealing, give me one here, it's like I forgot to turn on. By a parasitic species called body-jacking species called Yerks. The quick slugs, they crawl in your brain and then melts it around it, and steal your life and take a decent enough chunk of the planet has already been. Anybody they know, or you, the reader, knows, could be a controller. And you'd never be able to tell. his people came to this planet to fight them off and help, but they were shot dead. He is the only survivor. Hold on, for all folks, I need to clear my throat. Alright, sorry about that. He is the only survivor. He telepathically communicates all this to them, and then, with the help of one of the kids, retrieves a blue box called the Escapades. He has each of them put a hand on the box, and it grants them the ability called morphing, so that they might protect themselves and fight for their world. With the morphing ability, they can copy the DNA any creature they touch, as long as they, will themselves to do it, that is. And after that point, they can turn into a copy of that creature for 2 hours. Only 2 hours. If they stay in that form for longer than 2 hours, they can't change back. And that's the premise of Animorphs. The basic premise. So I feel like it really does do good to go into some of future stuff like Sixth Member and bit more on that. What I said. To help emphasize this, each book follows the perspective of one kid in particular. One kid in particular. And it usually cycles, Jake book, Marco book, Rachel book, Kathy book. I'm not going in the exact order or everything, but everyone usually gets a book to themselves before cycling around. There are 2 exceptions. The 6th ranger of the group. Like, I don't even need to explain that. Everyone knows what, at the very least, what that term is, even if they don't have Power Ranger terminology memorized. And Tobias. Tobias actually only rarely gets a book, and acts as well. Oh. With 6th Ranger, I mean. I'll get to that in a moment. The reason Tobias only rarely gets a book has to do with, well... Oh boy. Alright, let me, thing on, and I'm digging through the, Korok list thing, too. Right, so this one is obviously, I think, still non-Hebra. It's in Rito area. So I will get the Hebra petroglyph first. Right. So, during the first book, which follows Jake, it brings in some pretty heavy stuff starting out. First, Jake slowly but surely finds himself falling into the position of leader. It doesn't really cement itself in that book, but that is the beginning of it. It's not something he really wants. Petroglyph. Oh. Okay, up we go then. None of those are the petroglyphs I was looking for. I figured it would be down there, but it might not. It's possible this isn't even the right section of the game. We'll know in a moment. I can't find... Petroglyph, petroglyph. Yep, okay, well, that means it's in Tabansa. Tabansa, okay. North Swabbler's Nest. Oh. I see what I was missing. The series is heavily, I should say, the series is heavily themed on the concept of war is hell, and these kids fighting a guerrilla war are suffering horribly from it. There are several things that help emphasize this. One being that while morphing is not painful, it looks like it should be, and it feels like it should be. So there's that. There's the fact that that morphing heals injuries, allowing the kids to be previously wounded. I do mean grievously. It is not uncommon for kids to end up, say, while I'm warm, disemboweled and shit. Oh boy. Ah, yeah. Just annihilating these guys. There we go. Which isn't surprising. Explosives to the face can and will do that to a person. Right. Yeah. But yeah, second of all, Tom's brother, Jake's brother, Tom, is the controller. As well as a significant chunk of an organization called the Sheriff. Ostensibly a charity and youth group. It is, of course, just a means for the villains to get their hands on as many people as possible. Some willingly, even. People who make a deal of some sort. It may sound bad, but sometimes that deal can be range from, sure, I want power, to, don't mind selling out the human race. But sometimes the deal can also be, hey, if I cooperate, you'll leave my kid alone, right? Because it is useful to cooperate. It is, they do not have perfect control. They have near perfect control. But, a strong enough host can cause a lot of issues. Especially, if they act out in the wrong time. It's possible to, break a host. Make it so resistance really isn't something you need to worry about. That can take time and make a host less viable. Right. Sometimes you can be incompetent. Sometimes, yeah, it's just easier to have a cooperative host. But they can't do without. They can access your memories. They've got a shared mind space, so you can hear what they think of you, and they can hear your thoughts. So, which, yes, will absolutely affect your ability to, say, plan out the worst times. It's, yeah. Alright. Somewhere around here, there is some stuff to set fire to. Oh. I'll be going on my way to hunt down a Pacific Korok all the time, but yeah, it helps cut down effort for later. There are going to be a bunch of Koroks up there that I didn't properly explore for. Now, one of the biggest advantages they have here is they can't stay inside a host body forever. Every 3 days, they need to return to what's called a year full. And absorbing the ambient Quadrana rays. Quadrana is a recreation of an artificial recreation of their sun, which they absorb the energy from. There we go. I didn't really want to bother going through all the effort of going for a giant ancient gear. Supposedly there's a petroglyph around here, but I don't see it. I'll go down there first and... Oh. Shit, I wanted to explore that area. Right. Fuck, I forgot. Oh well. I'm only gonna explore this chunk here because the rest of it will be on the trip this way from here. It's also the size of the city. A city under their city. Which helps emphasize both, you know, how extensive their control area is to be able to hide something like that. What's worse, they're not alone. It's not just humans, humans are nearly the latest species they have. They've previously conquered other spirit sheets, primarily one called Hork-Bajar. A species of giant lizard people with blades all around their body. A bit of early installment weirdness says that they're all bloodthirsty monsters who continually who need to go on a bloodthirsty rampage every so often. That only appears in the first book. Later stuff clarifies that they're just, you know, the blades are actually meant for cutting trees and stuff, bark off trees and shit like that, and are innately actually a pretty peaceful species. But there aren't very many of them left, and they're all in the hands of the yurts. And then it's the taxons. Whereas the Harkwajar are big, muscly, and covered in a living blender. Taxons are somewhat snakish, centipede things. In a lot of ways, you consider them like a tube balloon, like the kind you use for making balloon animals. Yeah, take that, make it nice, and fill it with you want to make it nice and long, and fill it with jello. Covered in dexterous but spindly claws all over its body. The taxons are the one usually in charge of driving things. I don't see anything on the surface, so it must be under somewhere or something. I thought it said it. Actually, let me double check. I thought I saw it say it was a. Petroglyph, yeah. Huh. Huh. I'm apparently looking for a triangle. I'm not seeing it. Must be a small one. This small doesn't appear on the map, which is certainly unusual. That's it. Boom, boom. And it's totally filled with there's all sorts of guards. And it's very much not a place they can handle trying to assault. But that's what they tried to do. And I rushed to try to save Jake's brother. They found the place, they went down to get it, and they failed. They briefly managed to risk him, but he ended up throwing himself at the Yerks. Because, and here's an important thing. The local Yerks have a leader. Visor being a general, and Free means well, basically there are 200 generals above them in rank. Son of a bitch. At least he gave me lots of fire arrows. I definitely did not see a thing around there. Go down here and first collect this stuff. Apple. See if I can't find anything down here. I want to at least get the petroglyph. I'll to find out all the other things. That one is... HighPriest LoZ? Okay. Somehow I killed the second one by complete accident. Oh. Boop, boop. Nice. Sure, where it would be. Usually you can see petroglyphs on the surface. But yeah, this is what I should talk about. Bias. But yeah, they failed to see anything. The only thing they really changed is which Yerk is possessing his brother. Oh right, yeah, I was talking about Visor Free. See, Visor Free an extremely dangerous, if not particularly competent, or at least not particularly competent at the role he's been assigned, Yerk. Spies are free. However, despite this, still is a violent, and that's for one very important reason. Spies are free. It's the only Yerk to capture an Andalite, the species that crash landed that day. Oh. They've never been able to capture one before or since, but he captured an Andalite, granting him the ability to just morph, but because, well, he's spacefaring and because searching out all sorts of beasts across the galaxy. He regularly safaris to hunt down new and interesting things to unleash upon infinities. His favorite is to use Mars. He's got some favorites. One of them is a creature that actually is from his home world. It can eat the earth right out of the host's body. It will kill the host's body, but it'll do it in a way that's very traumatizing for the earth. Oh, just fucking soldiers play more. He literally eats the Andalite, gave them all their powers. War Prince Elfanga, for reference. I don't really want to fuck with that. I just want to find the, Petroglyph at this point, or really any other. God damn it, Link, just fucking climb up the thing. Or run up it, whatever. Go up. Oh, no, I thought I was fine. Hey, maybe this is a... Yeah. Looks Koraki to me. But yeah, he always has a new form. Wait, hold the phone. I just saw a hint of where the great skeleton, the Leviathan skeleton I'm looking for is. It's listed right below. Hold on. Let me just. Okay. So, northwest of, this is northwest of a net, so I'm gonna go hunt that down.
Yep.
Right. Okay. That was northwest, then I'm going to have to go southeast. Southern part of the plateau. God dang it, you fucking assholes. 8. I think I've cleared all in. I gotta spend 5 seconds. Just not what I expected. Focusing on playing this. Had to finish your animation, huh? Anyways. The main characters barely escape with their lives and without letting them know fully what they understand. Now, they're not stupid. They know someone more capable of acting. But everyone is assuming it's what they're calling the Andalite. It's not, a ragtag bunch of humans. And a major part of what's going on is Earl Drake just trying to do what he can to survive. And not let his brother off that he knows, that he's being controlled and how sorry he is he couldn't save him and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it did a lot of messed up stuff just at that point. Ah, fuck. God, fuck. I got a bunch of opals out of it. Fucking. Alright, well, here we are, southeast. Let's look. The southern side of the plateau. Probably isn't all the way down here. It would have been specified down on the ledge, so it's either down there or up there. You know what? I have this big thing. course, out of that sends me to my doom, so no. But yeah, that's only part of it. Let's talk about our boy, the more popular characters and the middle old bias. Didn't exactly have a great constantly think back and forth between an aunt and uncle who clearly don't want him. Never really having anything like friends before, and just being a social ass with kind of shit like. Bias quickly finds that he finds at least a particular he picks up a bird morph, which Davies was scouting. Very freeing to be in. It's never how I said it, but it's one of the slowest to demorph back out of it a bit, and he just seems to morph whenever he gets a chance to. Or at least he did. See, when everyone escaped, Tobias ended up on his own. And having to hide in a small little crevice as a bird all night. Yeah, a 2-hour time limit gets put to use immediately. Bias gets permanently stuck in the form of a hawk within at the end of the first book. And the biggest thing is this book leaves it hanging, and we never get an answer if it was on purpose or not. If there, yeah, that is a possibility raised. For all his issues, maybe Tobias wanted to be free of his life. Did it on purpose. Maybe he didn't, and it was an accident that he couldn't control. But it's a big mystery that never gets fully answered. Ah, I see it. just before the sharp turn in the slope. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here. This is why bias books are very rare. Well, more accurately, partly this, and partly because when we do get a look into bias point of view, well, it's not exactly happy. Now, admittedly, a lot of the others aren't happy, but bias. Bias books are almost always deal with the duality of his nature, of a human and a hawk. And there's literally a point when he tries to kill himself via flying into the sky. I'll say that much. I won't spoil much. If you don't want to read all 52 of the books, plus all the side books, I recommend watching either a retrospective podcast, like Desk of Hill Files, which I am listening to currently, and or Operina's retrospective coverage of it. So, one or two episodes I believe, are harder to watch due to copyright BS. Thankfully, not a problem he had to deal with nicknames, but right. There is the bias books are some of the heaviest story-wise. There are. Just, yeah. The form he's stuck in by the red-tailed hawk. I don't know if I actually clarified a red-tailed hawk, but yeah. But a lot, pretty much all of it is either the fault of that or other stuff like Bird Boy is not an happy place. None of the others are. But Bird Boy is some of the heaviest. Generally Marco, but even Marco, who's got like the second heaviest ones, due to his own family situation. Isn't as bad as the bias. But yeah, so the sixth ranger. Oh yeah, did I ever name all of them? Yeah, Jake, Bias, Cassie, Rachel. Rachel is Jake's cousin, and Cassie is her friend. Marco is Jake's best friend. And, I'm looking for a dead tree somewhere around here, because there's supposed to be a Korok. It's supposed to be before a slope. Now, I'm just assuming it's near this one, because, you know, they often are done at least in something resembling an order. This probably isn't it, but do we want them what's up there? Yeah. The sixth ring. A couple of books in, I should mention if it's not speak. I should mention it. To help facilitate conversation between the characters. When in Morph, they're all capable of something called thought speak. The primary communication of Andalites, due to, not having mouths. But I understand what the Andalites look like, right? The helpful aliens, blue-furred centaur deer with long-whipped tails with a big blade attached to it. I honestly don't want to bother with those guys. So up we go. This entire area is Byron Snow Show, so I'm just trying to... I heard it back to the other one. Alright, let's keep going up. Try to spot a dead tree somewhere around here. Cool, man. That's how I stretch my back. It's here when you hit that spot you can't quite reach. But thankfully I have something I can reach before me. But yeah. If I can find this thing, I can find the, one petroglyph. I'm primarily aiming for lots of, can't climb on those guys, gotcha. Aha. That could be what it means. But yeah. Let's not speak. Early This also gave them the ability to do it at will, but after again, the first book, it's only in Morph. Whereas, unlike Andalites, you can do it whenever. Oh, that's that. That tells me where that is, so... Could be anywhere around here. Could hell, those could be it right over there. I'm up there first just to get a look around and aha! I see it. But yeah, a few books in, Bias and Cassie. But Bias, who's, you know, stuck living as a bird and seemed to, before all this, have the one who most easily approached Elfingar. He was the first one to approach him. He was the one who stayed with him the longest and got and ended up the beneficiary of the biggest dump of data about what the fuck's going on. But everyone else, he told everyone else to run. Bias lingered longer because the dude was seriously injured. They didn't want to leave him. And Cassie, who is the most gifted morpher, she's the one who has a limited degree of control. For most characters, morphing is uncontrolled and undirected. I thought I had it a little too over. I was wrong. But Cassie can control it to a degree. Like, some people, when turning a say into a bird, start having their mouth turn into a beak, while their eyes shrink, while their head stays the same size, and shit like that. Poorly freaky shit to look at. She can make her arms shift into the wings of a bird first, and so on and so forth. Alright, I don't see it anywhere here, but it's supposed to be somewhere here, so Western slope. 2 flower trails. Worst case scenario, I find one, not the other. But not the one that leads to the Leviathan corpse. they start receiving messages in their dreams, calling out from of an underwater dome with a andalite inside it, calling for help. Not long later, a few days later, but whatever wording works best, some metal chunks start washing up at the beach. Metal chunks that one of which has recognizable andalite writing on it. Eventually, they... Hold on, where the fuck it go? Oh, fucking horse. One of those fucking things. Come on. Bump. Alright. Up down there. Let's go up. I didn't think it would go back, but whatever. Okay, no. I wonder if I save and reload, if it will reload the Korok, so I can try to find it again. Anyways. There we go, I didn't see it before, so... They fire some worse and go check and discover that the andalite shift ended up crashing into the ocean, and it contained one survivor, andalite cadet, and the younger brother of Elfangard, Axamid, or Axe. And thus they pick up the thick skin. Max's books were the others because, one, he arrives late, and his own perspective is quite different. He has a very interesting struggle due to, you know, a lot of things. How different he and his people do things. Dealing with the shock of what his brother did. Ah, you found me. Yeah. Okay, now. Okay. Okay. This is the last in the Byron snow shelf, but I have strong reasons to suspect the Hebra Great Skeleton is somewhere here. I don't see it here. I don't see it here. Could be somewhere all the way around here, but it could also be hidden under these hills. Or hidden in a cave somewhere. Not so easily seen into. But yeah, I'll let this keep healing me while time. But yeah, very interesting book series. I mentioned that each book is from one character perspective. There are exceptions. Megamorph books, which is from every kid gets their at least one part of the story from their perspective. Not always the best, and they're precariously placed time. Is often the case. But they're still worth checking out for the most part. Oh my god. Fuck you. Yeah, great. There we go. Do the spiral, wherever it is. Alright, well, I figured out where the rock is missing. Now I just need to find the rock. Could be over here, could be up there. Okay, those are the supplies. Supposed to be at the flagpole, but I'm looking for the rock. Rock. Aha. And this will help me try to figure out where I am. Well. Ain't that way, so that tells me it's gotta be somewhere in... along this path, then. Cause that's further down, that... How many... 46. Okay, I've still got plenty of those to put around. Okay. Oh. I wanted to go down there. Climb up that mountain, look around. Climb around this air thing. There might be a full-fledged mini game there now. I should also check that out first. Not part of my usual order, but no, not a minigame. I expected them at least a minigame. They got a replacement boat. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. So. Knickknacks. The Knickknack series is very good and very extensive. He will cover generally he will do a partial overview every year and transitional stuff. I'll never cover all, but he'll also do singular episodes on things, starting chronological with the earliest Nick stuff, before it was Nick. He goes through all the way to the Pinwheel era, and pretty much everything that gave birth to the channel that it would become. But before it was in network TV and cable TV and all that. It's very interesting, you know, especially because there's just so many little details you just never thought of, never heard of it. And he does a lot of research to find scour every detail he can for these various things. The most interesting though is when he starts hitting roadblocks, because not all of that content was properly archived. Some things that are just a footnote with a couple of words here and there saying, no one has any idea what this program was, just that it aired in this time. But sometimes he'll do a full-fledged archaeological research on it, digging through history and coming up with well-educated guesses on what it could mean. Oh, I already fully did this mount, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I wanted to come this way anyway, so. Like, when one of these sets of hours involved a trio, a set of movies of some sort being played, but no one had, well, until he did, no one had a big idea. But slowly but surely he made into piece together likely movies played during this time slot. Basically, there was a trio of British movies. David Copperfield, I think Tale of Two Cities, and The Prince of the Pauper. I know at least two of those are correct. The Prince of the Pauper and the David Copperfield. I don't know what the third one. It sounds right, but I might be off. Okay, that was annoying. It's gonna keep spinning around there. I might as well take advantage of the food it will give me. There's Swift Violet. Not exactly what I was keeping in mind, but I'll take it. Looking for flower trails or anything else that might stick out. Oh, that's that area fully scouted. That done, I'm popping back over here. taking a jump on down. Oh God, I've performed 900 cards. I've only got a little over 300. Oh wow, that's like that's going to take for fucking ever. I'm glad I go out of my way to try to hunt some down here and there because it'll make it a lot more bearable. If by the end of this I can get that to 400, I think I'll do it online. If not, knock it down. I'll do it off. Do a bunch of it offline. It's holy shit. I still got a chunk of content to do, so that shouldn't be too much trouble. And even then, I'm not sure of 400. Maybe 500. Yeah, 500. That will leave me just under half. Okay.
Huh.
Okay, so I got a bunch of more Luzopho tails, so I can max this out. That's the way. I only got enough fire key wings for one of these upgrade. And I only got enough swift violence for one anyways, so. I'm gonna use the headpiece for cold one while I'm in the cold area, so. Yeah. Might as well look at the middle. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it needs Lionel guts. That's final. I need one more red Lizalfo. Oh, and I need 7 more fire keys to get that one up to 3. I'd forgotten how much that was showing behind. I need to snip more smotherwing butterflies. Thankfully, I know where I can get one of those, and I just need to look up where the other shop port is. Get 3 more opals, and I'll be free of those at least. At least those don't take stars. Sand boots. Oh, the snow boots need the Neadra scale. Well, that's actually surprising it to me. And of course, they'd require swift violence. That's interesting. But sand boots don't need any dragon scales, just Mondoga nuts. That being said, while I go, I'm gonna go down there and cure the one kid before I go back up there and start searching, so. But yeah, he was able to track it down based on some TV guide listings. I think a newspaper thing talking about it that mentioned one of those things showing, and the general vibes of what they said the program was going for, and figured out, oh, this probably means insert chunk of shows here. Oh, okay, this place does not sell them. Okay, I thought it did. Got 36 more shrines to go total. Alright, I'm going. Oh, well, I'll get it done real quick. Just in case I need any more. Right, okay, so I'm gonna briefly look up the monster cake recipe. I'm not quite that bad. Hold on. Oop. Cane sugar, goat butter, amantha wheat, and monster extract. Let's see. Cane sugar. Amantha wheat, goat butter. Is that it? Or was there another set ingredient? No, only 4. And yeah, with a lot of that, he got to do stuff like that. He used to do minor updates when stuff that was effectively lost media was recovered. But he doesn't really do that much more anymore, but just because it keeps happening so much, and it's usually not as exciting news. But there's so many little strange things that get covered under that. And the latest one was covering work in mini. What? Okay, I guess that recipe was wrong. No, cane sugar, goat butter, monster extract, amantha wheat. Okay, so I have to save before I try this. I do like the fact that you can actually have the spin attack go the other way if you can start it on the backswing. While I'm here, I will go ahead and get some upgrades. Oh, that was the last upgrade to this bow stash? Really? I would have thought there would have been one more. What does that mean? There's one more type of... Don't tell me light arrows sort of thing. Yeah, it's probably light arrows. No, yeah, I do not have enough. Alright, well. Yeah, like... The only way this makes sense to me is if I get one more like, type of arrow, and the only type left that you could possibly get is light arrows. So... Anyway. Trying to go replace my king figure, but I only had one. There we go. On that note, time to sell some more stuff. I went to see it. I got a shit ton of flint, so I'm just gonna sell 40 of it. Oh, okay, 60 works too. And a bunch of rock salt too. Might not be worth much, but I wasn't intending to sell exactly that amount, but sure. Oh, I used Hylian rice instead of Savannah wheat. That explains it. Boom. Once you have a taste of cake, you'll never forget its sweetness. Pretty shitty item, but good ones, good ones. I will briefly up some other way. The Kayla wetland shop. Gotcha. Could have been long enough.
Yeah. Or. Yo. Sa.
No. That's enough to get me one upgrade. If I can get free from the wetland drop, that should get me a second upgrade of my fire set. That's woodland. Green stable, outskirts stable, riverside, wetland. Oh. But yeah, he's done all sorts of, and some of the videos have go on for a couple hours because yeah, that's not very common. But the best example of that is the Val. Bet you can't even keep a flame guy. What's his name? That's a sword. That's a sword. Ah, that's this. What do you got?
Sa. Yay.
Okay. Was the double dare? Yeah, double dare. Did a bunch of different game shows and such, but double dare was massive. It went into the history of it, both touching on the versions of the show, all the different versions of the show. I didn't even know there were that many different licensed offshoots of double dare. It was a lot bigger. I know how the fact that the show is mostly dead. It had seen a lot of resurgences here or there as like a little show there. But it had a reboot, which personally wasn't considered perfect, but was still a pretty good follow-up. I'm gonna have to end up buying another 2 rounds of those just to finish that off. One of these days I'm gonna go for a great thing. I'm going to, or possibly before I go fight down, or I'm gonna go for a big dyeing process to dye all my, or at least look at dyeing all my armors. Hey, Used to know, that's right. Fun, pretty fun, I see. Like, by myself. Hello, do you need something for me? Take this. What is this a monster cake? I should give this to my daughter, yes. So much. Oh wow, it's certainly quite pungent food. And if things like that, if I ever can get better thanks to this cake, I'll try to get her to eat it right away. Ah, it's the child guy. Well then, hey, have you done that cake? Absolutely. It's so gross. Ick. No, just because I ate the item, I have so much energy now. Energy, you should eat some too. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get her out of wolf down, but some unbelievable seems her health returned to her. I am just so thankful. I know. This is my trip. Please take it. Ooh. You try to talk to her some as well. Boom. That is every quest in Terry Town finished. I can't tell if that's left over from. I'll just leave it and not mess with it until it's time to collate a bunch of them. Yeah. Yeah. Boop, boop. Yeah, the latest was more Mindy, where he it should be out, he doesn't cover Nick at Night. He has said he will start doing Nick at Night if he gets a certain reach a certain threshold on Patreon. So. But he only does stuff that if is aired on Nick proper. I don't think I ever looked up on there. I'm sure there's at least one. Oh. Around here. Not what I was hoping for, but okay, I'll take it. Boop, 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 boop. Aha! I thought I saw one up there. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Tell me spot. Let's mark down appearance level 2. Let's see. Oop. Oh man, I forgot to mark down the 2 other Coco quests I did. Oh, yeah, I completely missed the 2 of the earliest side quests I did. The Misko the Great Bandit and riding a High Horse to one guy. This one guy. Ugh. I thought I clicked that. I guess I didn't. Let's see. Giant Rock. 2 Zora ones didn't get marked. One for the giant horse. I did that one. What the hell? Okay. Let's see. Terra Camp. Boom. There's almost certainly a shrine over there, and maybe a shrine down there. But yeah, like in the little overview of the show. Yeah, I never watched Work of Me. I think a big wrong fan. Make sure to point out where you can watch it online now, including a perfectly legal free streaming site. I don't know the name of it, but yep. Yeah, for some more comedy with the Robin Williams Alien spinoff to Happy Days. It's ridiculous in sounding it is for, you know, a spinoff, but it was actually a decently good show, at least for its first season, and the third season definitely had some bangers, even if some of them didn't seem like they were as good, important until much later. The was a work and react bizarrely to everyday Earth life of the 70s. Sometimes it'll get interesting, philosophical, and such. You know, it seems like a nice enough show, and I definitely got a couple laughs at some lines, even if some of them were like, "Oh Jesus, that." To say that aged poorly is an understatement. Oh. That took me a bit to figure out. Where the fuck are they? Okay, that's the last one. Okay. Oop. Does this not give me rewards at all at some point? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's it. That's Hebra Tundra. Definitely somewhere within this vicinity. But yeah. The second season tried to be hip and cool and compete with the at the time new fresh hit Archie Bunker's show. But it was originally going up against the Waltons in a time slot in the Waltons later years. Little details like that are fascinating because that's just not something I'd ever even think about looking at myself. But yeah, that makes sense. You know, you stick your new show against a show in its older years, it's going to help the success ratings. But then they tried to make it hip and popular, and they face planted. They failed spectacularly. It did not work. It did not. Gonna go around here, then drop down there to look around there because there's some water over there. Not gonna drop all the way down. Just around for various things. Potential grinds and whatnot. Just scope everything the fuck out. The third season swerved right back for the most part, but, well, by then it was a little too late. The show was bleeding out views and such. It just... Here's the connection to Happy Days. It also goes into somewhat of the origin of Happy Days, and what I never heard is that Happy Days' existence owes itself to a little movie called American Graffiti. If you've never heard of it, it's a movie by a little known director called George Lucas. It's the movie that put him on the map and eventually allowed him to make Star Wars. Oh, wait, now I had room for both. Like, thought I couldn't pick that up. My mistake. Golflums, Mount Golflums, Secret Hot Spring. Or, oh, it's just Golflums, Secret Hot Spring. Not Mount Golflums? I thought that would be what I would call that. Huh. See, now I'm looking to see if there's anybody here named Golflums. But yeah, it inspired George Lucas, and he picked up the actor for from a early short made by the guy who made Happy Days. That proved popular, which got people interested in doing Happy Days, and boom, boom, boom. And then Star Wars came around, more connected than you think, and space shit got popular. That is I do like how that one was hidden. I only just saw. Wait, there's a little area I could squeeze under there. Let's move that there. Ooh, I need more of those. Sure, I could trade 10 luminous stone to get one, but I sure enjoy every free one I can get. Once I'm out of an area that's constantly covered in snow, I'm going to try to hunt down falling stars a little more, because I do need at least a few more star pieces. Yeah, that in a secretly hard to spot hot spring area in a little tiny hole being covered under leaves. That's the difficult one to spot. Oh. Just when I needed a replacement. Somewhere around here is a set of floating lights. You can see the water on the map, but still. Very lights I have to chase. Just trying to figure out if it's up here. But yeah. Basically, he summed up his opinion of it that it's not real. It would have been a much better fit for the Nick at Night type slot than it would have been just straight running on Nickelodeon like it did. Sure, it was a decently cartoony show, but it was also, yeah, a show based on contemporary living in the 70s. Which, yeah, it hadn't been a good long while. Oh, poor giant boomerang. Just being so thoroughly outclassed in the weapon, it's just not even worth considering. Okay, I'm stumped. There's supposed to be some fairy lights in here to chase. Oh, I misread it. But yeah. Okay, I guess that's not the tree it was referring to. Oops. Maybe that's what it meant when it says entry. Dead tree, okay. Not dealing with that dude. Nope. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, just rock solid flint. because of Star Wars, a slowly increasing interest in sci-fi elements popped up, which led to an episode of Happy Days, including a space alien. Originally, it was all just a dream, but then it got retconned to be, oh, no. Absolutely real, totally happened. When Mork and Mindy was released. Wait, even though I was just more of a minor note connecting it, because the whole thing of Mork and Mindy that takes place in the 70s, where the other show takes place in the 50s, and... So it's really just a... No, that episode, yeah, no, that wasn't a dream, it totally happened, and, here's the fun than him meeting one last time. Otherwise, it was just a fairly disconnected part of the franchise. Yes, Swift Pilot. I wish I hadn't been avoiding these for so long. I should have realized they'd have been useful. But I didn't. And I paid for it. But yeah, like... One of the episodes revealed that Robin Williams was an actor and comedian even in universe. And Mindy, who had become a journalist at that point, got an interview with them, and it's a very, very real interview. I mean, it was obvious to some degree at the time, but nowadays it's a lot more hard-hitting. Given how we know, well, the quote that Nick Nack's operating himself, how he knows Robin Williams' story ends. It's yeah. Somewhere this way, there's a lot. So, if nothing else, I have to watch that episode in full, rather than just a few snippets, which are hard-hitting. Just... I'm looking out for a fallen log. You guess found a shrine. Excellent. Might be on the way to one thing. Yeah, that's rather blatantly a shrine. I'll look for that one log later. Okay, so that's blatantly a shrine, but I have no idea how to get into it. How do I get in here? We'll come back for that. I still haven't found that little splotch of water. The fuck away. It's possible that this is Chillfin trout. I will drop that when I'm sure it won't freeze. Thinking a splotch of water. Also don't think any place a fallen log could be. Huh. Here. This little spot of oh, I know what needs to happen here. I know what needs to happen here. Nope, nope. I don't want these to melt. I want... Oh, I need to swap out quickly, because... Oh. Do a quick save in case I fuck that up again. Okay, good, good. No, stop fucking flinching backwards, you stupid. No, don't fucking... There. Fuck you. Yep, I thought so. That seemed like the solution I was looking for. Oh, hey, and I think I figured out where the, Leviathan is. Ah, this one went down very differently. Leviathan, ice cave. Oh, that's just a straight up pure ice chunk. This is an ice cave. Ah. That's a neat little seal-off area containing the remains of some great flying beast. Did the entire mountain freeze over there or something? That's neat. I found two things I was looking for at the same time. Yep, that turned out exactly in my favor. Oh wow, it's all the way under there, huh? I'm still gonna continue along this path though, because, you know, find more. It's definitely not where I thought it would be. And it's slightly more aggravating solution than I thought I would. I hit that door. That ball to that door. I had to launch it, make sure it was sturdy enough to survive that. I tried and it just smashed. Just a very good loyal claymore. I'm gonna come back here for a sword next time I need it. When it comes time to storm the castle, I definitely want that sword. Yeah, see, sometimes there's just so much land to cover. Sometimes a stream will only ever find one. Sometimes I'll find a bunch. There are a bunch here. 95. Now I'm at 35 left. The DLC adds more, but like the way I see it, there still could be there could be more up here. There could be more Here, 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 here. Anywhere all the way down to here. I don't think there's another one here. That's just that thing and probably some coal rocks, but there could be one here. Nice fall foothills overlooking that edge. There could be one right around this area. All the way out here. Could be one up there. Almost certainly one underneath here somewhere. There's just so many places they could be. Before we leave, there is a final rock to consider. Rock up here somewhere. Once I've scoured this province and I'm sure I can't find it anymore, I'll pick up a guide, because I want to try to find stuff on my own, but I do want to find it eventually. Somewhere up here is a rock. Oh, I missed it. With a fairy light, it's a aha. Now what we ended on. One final core. Come on. The Koroks, I do not mind using guides. I do kind of want to find them in the wild, but yeah. Honestly, I probably will just straight up use a guide, no matter what, once everything else is clear. Yeah, that's a lot of tedium. We'll see how I feel when we get there, whether I want to spend a chunk of time just running around high roll. By then I should have, the motorcycle. Yeah, here's the overall plan. Get all the, shrines. Hit at the castle. I'm pretty sure there's a shrine in the castle, so I'm going to be getting all the shrines around, leading to the castle, then the only ones left are the ones directly in the fucking castle. I know there's at least one around it somewhere. So those will be the ones I finish them off with. I also start the for the side quest, starting with the royal quest at that point. I might pick one or two off here and there, like I'm going to do the Leviathans. eventually I will get this motherfucker. But I do. Eventually, all that's left will be just the Crocs and occasionally doing stuff to get my gear up. Honestly, that will be the one I won't do on stream. If that's all I have left, I'll just collect the stuff to get my gear up class on my own. But whoa, whoa, whoa. HighPriest I am. And as a reminder, Double Dragon 2 tomorrow. Whatever next game I'll be doing on, I'm not quite sure yet. Because there could be more Double Dragon. I might start something extra early. Or then, I won't really know until I'm through, because I didn't want to make it a big decision. Alright, again, HighPriest I am. See y'all next time.